I said, baby, let's go. I ain't in love, that's for sure. You want some bread, got that dough. Are we gonna party some more? We up and down on that floor. Can you just shake it some more? I got some money to throw. The way you up and down on that pole, I ain't got no reason.
Let's go. Hello everyone, POC Morgan here, and I just want to say hey, good morning, or good night, good afternoon, whatever. Shout out to Ricky for reaching out to me to do this video for you guys. He wanted me to answer a few questions, but before we get into that, just follow me on all socials at Neil Morgan, that's N-I-E-L Morgan, 2 N's, as Twitter and Instagram. Let's keep in touch, you know? So I'm a 12 November in the military, in the US Army, and Ricky asked me to answer a few questions for you guys. So let's just get straight into the questions. The first question is, in your words, what are the duties and responsibilities of a 12 November? Well, firstly, a 12 November in English is a horizontal construction engineer, and that is, you operate heavy machinery basically. As a 12 November in the Army, we are attached. More than likely, we're always attached to 12 Bravos, and 12 Bravos are combat engineers. What combat engineers do is they blow stuff up. So when they blow things up, we go back and we fix it for them. Like the big holes that end up happening in the ground when they set their bombs off and stuff, we refill those. We build fighting positions and things of that nature. Second question is, where and how long is AIT for 12 November? AIT is at Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri. Yeah, that's in Missouri, Midwest type stuff. AIT is 8 weeks, I believe, but it could get longer if you do end up getting in certain things there. So you could go there for 8 weeks at least, but prepare to stay longer if you need to. What is the most important thing a 12 November should know fresh out of AIT arriving at their first duty station? This goes for all soldiers, not just 12 Novembers. Keep an open mind when you're going to your first duty station. Be prepared not to do your job on an everyday basis. Like 12 Novembers don't really do their job every single day. Like we're not out here driving our equipment every single day and digging holes and refilling holes and stuff like that. We don't do that every day, so just keep an open mind. You're gonna end up doing your job at some point, but it might not be right away, especially with the rank structure and all of that stuff. How can the skills acquired as a 12 November be useful in the civilian sector? Like I said earlier, a 12 November in civilian world would be a heavy machine operator. They drive like tractors, bulldozers, hydraulic excavators, stuff like that. Things that are used in like contracting and construction. So the skills learned as a 12 November in the Army can be transferred to being a contractor or building things, fixing roads, working for like municipalities, you know, the stuff that they do, buildings, stuff like that. Anything else I'd like to add? Sure, I guess. I've been in the Army for a little bit over a year, so I don't have that much experience. Let me be the first to say that. But it is very fun. You know, like watching the Bravos demolish things and then having to go fill the holes, even though I haven't done that as yet. But it's just really fun. Like I said earlier, just keep an open mind with everything. Take everything with a grain of salt. Being in the Army is really fun. It's a great experience. I advise everyone to, you know, try it. It doesn't have to be a career, but the experiences that you have, the things that you learn, the people you meet, it's like amazing, top tier. I would really recommend this. All right. What else? 12 Bravos, other than infantry, are one of the most dangerous jobs in the military, in the Army. So being that I'm attached to 12 Bravos, if we are in a combat environment, you know, it could be really combative. But thankfully, we're not as yet. I haven't been there yet because, you know, just got here or whatever. Yeah. What else I gotta say? I think that's it.
Who's that chick?
I have no idea.
Have you seen her?
Oh yeah, like I was saying, being attached to 12 Bravos could be really combative sometimes. I'm actually in a deployment environment right now, but we're not, it's not a combat deployment, but If it was a combat deployment, we would be in a combat zone, and we would be doing, you know, actual 12 November and 12 Bravo stuff. Yeah, if you guys want more information, like about, you know, stuff that we actually do on a daily basis, like videos and stuff, you could subscribe to my channel and watch my videos. I actually have a video of what 12 Bravos do, and yeah, it was fun. It was real fun. It was real dope. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, Ricky, thank you so much for reaching out to me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you learned a lot, or learned something. And if you have more questions, just, you know, leave a comment. We'll answer your questions. And yeah, we're out of here.
Can I love you, baby? Now ain't that the question? How we gonna roll together without no direction? You say you love me, feeling my affection, but then you rather play it safe, girl, and be my best friend. If you my best friend, why you stop the texting? Just because you got a man don't mean you flexing. I done caught a couple chicks and learned my lesson. That's why I keep praying every day and counting blessings.